Dale Walters, and what you just saw was the first fatal attack of the famous beast of Gevaudan, who terrorised France with over 300 attacks between 1764 and 1766. That was the death of Jean Boulet, a 14-year-old shepherdess near the village of Saint Antoine de l'Agdes. With us today is Marie-Jean Ballet, who also is known as the Maid of Gevaudan, who was a villager in Gevaudan at the time.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So Marie-Jean, what was it like during the beginning of the attacks?
Well, France of 1764 was in a miserable condition. We had just lost a 7-year war to the British and the Prussians. When the beast turned up, France was exhausted and hungry, and rebellion was in the air. The rest of us were suffering while the king was safe in his palace. To be honest, if it weren't for the beast to rally around as a cause for France to redeem ourselves, there could have been an uprising.
And what was this beast?
Well,
so, you're the first to see the beast. What did it look like? I was tending to my cattle when it charged at me. Luckily, my bulls charged twice, and it eventually ran away. It was much bigger than a wolf. It had a snout somewhat like a calf's, and it was very long hair. I think it was a hyena that escaped from the menagerie, like a zoo.
One of my friends was killed by the beast, just after Jean Boulet. She managed to describe the beast just before she died. She said it was as wide as a horse and as long as a leopard. It had red fur with a black stripe, a long tail with a tuft at the end, and a white patch on its stomach.
It sounds like a lion. I've seen one at a menagerie, not to mention that it attacked people's heads and necks, and it could jump great heights. But there are no recorded escapes of lions from zoos. And why would it only kill humans, not the bulls I was herding? I think it's a wolf-dog hybrid that someone's trained to kill people.
I think it's a werewolf.
Thank you, Marie-Jean. We'll talk with you later.
au revoir.
Au revoir. Now here we have Antoine de Bouton, the personal gun bearer and hunter of King Antoine XV of Versailles. Tell us, Antoine, what brought the beast of Gevaudan to the attention of the king? The king first heard of the beast on the 12th of January 1765, when a 12-year-old boy called Jacques Portefeuille and 7 of his friends were attacked by the beast. Portefeuille and his friends managed to drive the beast away. When the king got word of this, he rewarded Jacques Portefeuille 300 livres and offered to educate him at the state's expense. He even met Jacques in person, which is likely when he heard full detail on the events of Gevaudan. How did the king respond? Well, the king promised to aid the people of Gevaudan by sending me his personal gun bearer, my son, and a detachment of men to hunt the beast. Many other hunters, such as de Hamel and Jean-Charles de Henneval, had already made such an attempt, with no success. On the 16th of August, a brawl broke out between my men and Chastel family, after Jean Chastel, a local farmer who was helping us with the hunt, led us into bog. Chastel and 2 of his sons were thrown into prison. And were you successful with your hunt? Of course. I shot and killed a 60-kilogram wolf, and had it stuffed and sent to the palace of Versailles. Thank you for coming today, Antoine. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Welcome, Jean Chastel, the local farmer we spoke of before, who was thrown in prison with his sons. Now, despite what Antoine says, and what the king believed, the attacks didn't stop, did they?
That's right. 2 months later, the attacks sprung up again. After a year and a half, the beast claimed 30 to 35 lives. The king and other officials didn't believe us, and they stopped giving us aid. So, without the king's help, all the villagers agreed to plan a hunt together.
So what did you and your people do?
Well,
Jean Bastide, a 19-year-old girl, was the last human victim of the beast. We sent some men off to hunt for the beast, led by Marquise of Accha. The villagers helped by herding the beast towards me. while I sat waiting in a grove reading the Bible. On the 19th of June 1766, the beast fatally attacked 2 hunting dogs and then found itself face to face with me. At last I killed the beast for good, putting an end to the trauma, but I was only paid 25 livres for my act of bravery.
You're a true hero. Did the Beast of Gevaudan change the course of history?
Certainly. As we mentioned before, France was in dire need of a cause to rally around as a country after the devastation of the war. Without the beast, an uprising would have been unavoidable.
Though France was left traumatized after the beast, we were provided with many chances to show our courage and were strengthened as a nation. Brave acts like mine on the 11th of August 1765, when I defended myself by stabbing the beast with a pike and nearly killing it, will always be remembered through artworks, and in my case, a sculpture.
Not to mention the countless works of literature, movies and TV shows inspired by Mysterious Tale, including the television show Teen Wolf and the movie Wolfman, and the book Travels with a Donkey in the Chevens by Robert Louis Stevenson. And of course, historians will never be bored by the many theories surrounding the true identity of the beast and riddling out which theory holds the most possibility. Thank you all for coming. May we remember always the victims of the Beast of Gevaudan.